Hi, you've reached Melissa Smith at the Stark State Kent University Effective Communications class. My final topic that I chose to do is on Toys for Tots. And this is my audience here. The reason I chose this topic is because of the holiday season. I've been in both situations that I'll get into. I've been in the lower income community as well as being able to give to the lower income community. So that's why this topic, persuasive topic, kind of hit home. But first off, I'll start with a brief overview of on how Toys for Tots has originated. And basically, it's over 18 years span. The Marines Toys for Tots Foundation have collected more than 487 million toys. Basically, what that means is that the Marines from the U.S. They got together, they developed a foundation, and decided to contribute back to their societies. So how does one endeavor a foundation that U.S. Marines contributed to more than 100 million families in the U.S.? The Marine Toys for Tots has recently celebrated its 10th anniversary. Every time it celebrates its university, what happens is that they get together and their 10th anniversary, every time they celebrate their 10th anniversary, what they do is they get together and they just pretty much strategize different ways to give to the to see if they can come up with different ways to give to the community around this December time. They collect the toys from October to December to distribute to the families. And the way it originated was a guy named Bill Hendricks. He collected over 5,000 toys. Ironically, this entire charity collection came from his wife. One day, he just felt bad. He got like a whole bunch of toys together. He was riding by a lesser fortunate community, and he got a whole bunch of toys together and like kind of donated them from a church. So him and his wife were sitting down one day for breakfast, and they were just basically discussing how they can continue to help. This foundation has been able to satisfy several needs. People donate, and you can write it off as a tax deduction as well, which I wasn't aware of. Toys for Tots operates in compliance with the IRS regulations, law and charitable standards of promoting jobs. Each year, what facilities do, or I've seen in Ohio, anyhow, they hire different individuals to run like different factories that they give these toy giveaways with. It can be anywhere from someone 18 years old up until like the elderly. I know they do also have volunteers. But anyhow, around this holiday season time, they do, promote, or they do have room for jobs, so that's kind of positive there. And the distribution and support materials. Be quiet. So basically, what that means is that they also hire individuals that help them, strategize, as I explained before, the setup of how these distribution centers will take place. And just briefly, I know you all can relate to this too. As the nation's economy crisis has deeply affected the lives of millions of Americans, foreclosures, job layoffs have pulled the rug from many families, particularly those in the low-income communities, deepening poverty and an extravagating link with rising levels of homelessness, food insecurity, hunger for many Americans, and children are particularly affected by these conditions. So basically, how I'm going to correlate this is that since the economic status is doing nothing but going downhill, the children in the communities are mostly affected. So it kind of touches my heart that Mr. Hendricks and his wife had developed this, because at this point in time, the kids will actually, the kids are the main focus around this time of year, is what I can honestly be a witness to. So basically, like I said, as it originated back from 1980 through the present, Marines have collected and distributed only new toys. They don't give any used toys. It doesn't matter how light or bad they're not. They're just not used. And in 1995, too, I feel like this is important to mention, that the Secretary of Defense had approved these Toys for Tots. as an official activity of the United States Marine Corps, an official mission of the Marine Corps Reserve. So this is actually, this is actually accredited to their like, what should I say, their record, their military record. And basically, I'll just close with this. It says over 62 years of U.S. Marine Corps Reserve for Toys for Tots. From 2000, basically, let's see. Oh, excuse me. From 2003 to DMA Nonprofit Federation named the foundation as one of the outstanding nonprofit organizations of the year. So basically, like I said, the military looks highly of these distributions that they have come up with, and they actually get gold stars on their uniforms because of this. Those who are well dedicated. And that'll be the closings. I know that back when I used to live in the lower income communities, I know that like caseworkers and things like that have led me to, you know, get that Toys for Tots help. So like I said, I've been on both sides of the fence, contributing now, and then and previously I've, you know, been giving as well. And so that's it.